Okay, every time we read our social studies book, we need to look at the top of our page and we need to look for our vocabulary words. Our vocabulary word today is desert. This little blue line is showing us the syllables and how they're broken up. Our word today is desert. So we do desert, and that's the syllables in that word. Today we're talking about Death Valley. I want you to look at the pictures. When we are doing our social studies or history, you want to look at the pictures. So it looks very dry, all these cracks. There's a little bit of a mountain. There's a little tortoise and some cacti. Okay, let's read. Death Valley. So far on our trip, we have seen flat land and many mountains and lakes. Now we will see something completely different, a desert. A desert is a dry, sandy place. It has very little rain. A desert is beautiful in its own way. I have some fun facts. This desert is located on the eastern California near the Nevada border. So it's in California. You can drive to it with your family if you want. Pioneers named this desert in the 1800s after a very difficult trip through the valley. That's why it's named Death Valley. It gets very hot and dry in the summers. Today, tourists visit the valley, and animals like bobcats, foxes, rabbits, squirrels, and desert tortoises live there. Okay, we have two comprehension questions. Number 1 is, where is Death Valley? Number 2, what plants did God make to be able to live well in the desert? The plant is in this picture. Okay, our next place is a beautiful place. Let's look at this picture first. I see some water, I see some greenery, I see some trees, and these big rocks. And if you look close, you can see this little waterfall. And I bet you it's not that little. Okay, let's look at our vocabulary box. We have the first word Yosemite, Yosemite. We have California, California. El Capitan, El Capitan. Sequoia, Sequoia. Okay, let's read about our Yosemite National Park. Our next stop is Yosemite National Park in California. Standing in Yosemite Valley, we look up. Yosemite Falls is beautiful. It is one of the highest waterfalls in the world. This is one of the highest waterfalls in the world. So cool. All we can see are mountains all around us. El Capitan in Yosemite Valley is one huge, massive rock. So this is the El Capitan, and this is our Yosemite Falls, and it's one of the largest ones. It says El Capitan right here, fun fact, is over 3,500 feet. 3,500 feet. Could you imagine how tall this waterfall is? Okay, let's keep reading. In Yosemite, we can see huge sequoia trees. This is a sequoia tree. Some of these trees have names. One is called the grizzly giant tree. This tree has a branch that is 7 feet wide. That's huge. Another tree has a tunnel through its trunk that you can walk through. That looks fun. It is called the California tunnel tree. There are many black bears in this park, as well as many other kinds of animals. We can go fishing, skiing, hiking, or horseback riding. There's so much to see and do. I said hiding because I was thinking about how cool it would be to play hide and go seek in all these trees. How fun. It'd be so easy to hide with all those big trunks. Many kinds of birds and animals live in this forest and mountains. It's not unusual to see a deer and bear. So if you go and visit, you might be able to see a cool deer or a cool bear. Okay, we have one comprehension question. What is the grizzly giant tree? What kind of tree is it? I'll give you a hint. It starts with an S, and it's one of our vocab words. You can rewind the video to help you out.